Are we on? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Microphone check. Lights, cameras. This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
Of course, we'll bring it back. And guess what? He's live in the studio to give us a live studio performance this morning on the show. And, the icing on the cake is the man himself, Bullgod, who's a guest with us this morning as well. Today, we're delving into the life of Bullgod himself. Trust me, it's a legacy. I saw a post today that said, don't wait for them to pass on before you celebrate them. We shall celebrate them today. Yesterday, we did that for D-Crime. And this morning, we are honored to have one of the strong pillars in our entertainment industry join us on the show this morning. Controversial, but justified controversy, if I can say that. Justified controversy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the man, Bullgod, live in the building. I said, one of Ghana's finest designers in graphics is this man.
Is it?
I'm telling you.
I know he's an artist, but I didn't know he was a graphic designer.
Well, unless I'm wrong.
You are not.
I'm telling you. You see, sometimes maybe the energy they channel to try and solve industry problem. If take design, redesign Ghana. Cyril, I should not quench your mic.
If for sure, they say they mute your mic.
No problem.
Yes. We're going to get into the convo real quick.
I shot. No, you put a file like you saw.
Yeah, well.
God, stay there. Don't send anybody again. We are not ready.
Every time we eat, food and sugars are trapped between our teeth, leading to tooth decay, gum disease, and in some cases, foul breath. Well, brushing your teeth every morning and night with Pepsodent Cavity Fighter gives your teeth the protection they need, leaving you with 10 times stronger teeth. Now, Pepsodent Cavity Fighter is fortified with pro-fluoride and microcalcium ingredients, sealing the tiny invisible holes in your teeth. Now, this prevents cavities, keeps your teeth strong and mouth healthy. Now, Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter, like they say, maximum cavity protection, 10 times stronger teeth. Now, let's get into our conversation. There's more to tell you on that as well. Bullgod.
Yes, sir.
Please, what made you switch from Bulldog to Bullgod? That's my first.
Adom made me do that.
Adom is Grace.
Yeah, that's my daughter's name.
Oh. Okay.
And that's my mom's name, coincidentally, but my mom is called Grace. My third daughter is Adom. My mom is late. But
hold up. How many girls you get?
3 girls.
Oh.
You get boy?
I get boy.
You make lucky.
The boy being Shira.
Okay.
So the first girl is Sika, then there's Inshira, and there's Adom and Asida. If you follow me a lot, I do hashtags on that.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sika, Inshira, Adom, Asida.
Oh.
Yeah. So Adom, the third one, she made me switch the
Would you go again?
I'm hoping to do Ayeyi.
Hey. Has wifey approved this?
Get choice. once he enter the marriage, do or die.
Now that we've just touched on marriage, on family, I want to find out how do you manage? We were talking about this earlier on with Lenny. Managing the media side of life. The very bold, a vocal person you are, and family, kids, and all that. How do you juggle it? Does wifey sometimes come in to say, "Hey, please, did you this, that?"
Definitely. I mean, I'll say that she's more of a guide. I'm raw, and I like to speak my heart.
Yeah, rawness has given 4 kids.
Exactly. Well done. Today's Friday, you're allowed. But so she's more of like, consider the kids.
Yeah.
If anything happens, that kind of thing. Yeah, so she's always trying to tone me down. But, I wasn't born to tone down. I'm here to do. And that's why Jesus Christ never got married. Now I'm regretting doing the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because the guy came up. That's why he's the biggest brand. Jesus is the biggest brand.
Yeah.
Biggest ever brand. Before we were here, after we're gone, you'll be spoken about because he had no entanglements.
I won't even ask questions about that. I leave it as it is.
No, for me, I'm just actually curious.
Okay.
What do you think your wife saw in you and still decided to stay? Because I'm sure you've never changed. You've been who you've been since God knows how long. So I'm curious to find out if you are still around and she still sees the need to tone you down and stuff like that. Do you think it's because of your rawness that actually made her attracted to you?
I can't say. I think this is more of a question for her. And now that you say it, I'll put it out.
I'm going to ask her.
I'll ask her. But I know I've known her for a very long time. When we started going out, she was 16.
Wow.
Right.
Yes, and I was 20 at the time. Please don't look at me like now and then. So I was 20, she was 16. That's when we started going out. And we've been here for a minute.
Wow, that's a long time.
We've been married for 14 years.
Wow.
Yes, 14 years. But we've stayed longer than that, 20-something years.
Wow.
Yeah, because we got married just 14 years ago. So that was before our first girl, but we've been on it from that time.
Honestly, nobody has touched on this soft spot.
Yeah.
So I'm now tempted to
push
push a
like
bit.
this. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Culture Daily.
Are you a romantic person? Are you a romantic
What
husband?
is romantic?
You know how to handle your
Less
woman in
romantic.
terms of. Are you what?
I told the hard guys.
Flowers are
The
now.
hard guys are the best.
Okay,
romantic
so
men.
again, I mean, it depends on the woman who really answered this. But let me tell you, I'm not sure if I wasn't romantic, she'll be here for 4 kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to be doing something.
What is the most romantic thing you've done in your 20-something years of knowing her?
Charlie, shut up, make we watch the movie. Yeah.
Are you
When we're watching movies, she's like, Ingbe no kwe alo, because you want me to tell you the movie. Then let me turn it off so I tell you.
Charlie.
All right, let me just put down. Enough of the love. We'll keep family and home to home.
How have you influenced them? Which parts of you do you go home and you see in the kids
My
or in
kids.
your wife? Feel like this thing, see me.
So I'm sure my wife is just like me,
Wow.
She's outspoken as well. And anytime we have like an outburst, she's like, hey, bulldog jibo ebi, yeah, because she's known me before that.
I want to be friends with your wife.
Okay.
Yes, Yes.
And my daughter, the Adom girl,
Yeah.
she's deadly.
Wow.
Yeah, she's just 5. So there are times you're having a conversation with or a little argument with the wife, and she comes in and she's like, "Hey, you people should stop arguing. You should stop talking."
Wow.
Yeah, mommy
Wow.
apologize to daddy.
Wow.
Daddy apologize. Yeah,
Oh, hard.
yeah, hard girl, hard.
Controller.
Hard.
How does that make you feel? Like you're like, yeah, that's my daughter.
Yeah, I see. And all my kids are better than me. I call my son Inshira Senior Bullgod, because he will take after me. I'll be dead. He'll be here. He needs to be bigger and greater. I am bigger than my father, if he wants to admit or not. But I want my kid to be bigger than me, because he needs to continue the race. You understand? I take exception when I hear people naming their kids Junior. So let me give you an example with Shatawale. Yeah, he's called Junior because he shares the same father with the same name with his father. But clearly, who's the senior now? It is a junior. Who's the senior?
In terms of relevance.
Yeah, obviously. But what else are we here for?
Be relevant, okay.
What else are we here for?
I'm happy Bullgod wasn't there when we were having the conversation with the Christianity. I would have just.
Oh yeah, you go shut up.
Okay, now this is of great interest to us with your genuine, honest interest again in growing talent, if I can say that. I mean, from your earlier days in Charterhouse and then signing out, you have clearly managed quite a number of artists who have become great, and very relevant in this. And this is the space you want to get into, the life of you as a manager, and understanding how the ins and outs of that industry. So let's go to who was the very first person you used?
5'5".
5'5".
So I'll say Papi, because at the time they were in a group, so it was just Papi. I keep saying this all the time. I'm a disappointed rapper. I had no help, so I'll be doing my stuff, and I hang out with Papi all the time. I wrote his very first lines for him, so they run from spot to spot, they do up. You understand? So I decided to go to school, leave what I was doing and go and pursue my arts career proper. So I went to Ghanata College of Arts. STIP is my junior in school. Yeah, Yeah, he is. He's not my senior.
He's a junior.
Yeah, junior high school.
So then how did not Papi
5-5 happen?
no the other member
Killy.
Yeah.
So we were supposed to record, yeah, and Papi says he can't sing. He's a rap artist, so he says no. He needs somebody who could sing. So he needed somebody to help with the choruses and all that. And that he had a friend that he's been helping do his own. So Killy at the time was also recording his own demo. So he said, he wants to bring the guy on board so we'll do this together. I was against it, but then I felt he had, he's leaned towards it. So I said, okay, bring the guy on board. And that's how the whole thing started. So it was just Papi and Killy at the time. And we did a couple of stuff. Then we got.
How did you guys finance yourself?
I did everything. I did everything from from my graphics jobs. I used to work with Village Communications. I did ICAM. I did Metro TV. So at the time when I started recording for the first time, I think I was with Metro TV at the time. And I was doubling up to do. No, I was actually with Village Communications. And
the guys behind Taxi Driver?
Yes. Sorry, it was Metro before Village. What we did with Metro was Tawal Fatal used to pay us a quarter of our money every week. So let's say if you are earning 500 CDs, or 400 CDs, every week you get some 100. So that's how I did. So I timed myself. Every week I went to the studio, somewhere in where Foresight used to be.
Yeah,
Blacksmith Junction. Yeah, there was a studio there. Now, Hubert, I'd wanted to work with Hubert because then we had done some stuff in Metro TV for a while. And Hubert says, I hardly produce these days. I'm more into mixing and mastering. So he introduced me to his junior brother called Benny. Look, talented MF. The guy's good, I'm telling you. So he started earlier production and all that. But when we got into the system, the system always has somebody who's on there at a particular point producing.
The reigning.
Exactly. So we had to go to Apietus, to do a remake or a remix of one of our songs. We had a song with Samini. So Mimo, that was our first single.
Wow.
Yeah, so we went to Apietus to do a remix. When we got there, Apietus said he liked the song because we got Samini to come and jump on it again. He said, no, I want to put this on a compilation. So I'll give you other songs in replacement. And that's what birthed African Girls and the rest.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Let's talk about promoting the artists. At that time, what kind of strategy did you put in place? Because clearly this has resonated in all the people that you've managed. What do you put in place, or how do you promote these artists?
Okay, so at the time I wasn't this huge. Nobody really knew me. I was coming up. So what we did was we did a lot of promotional CDs, yeah? So I could print 1,000 CDs, but I started printing small because I didn't have money. So we could print some 100, then go every spot, you put it there. Then you could go pubs, put it there. Then you could go radio. One of the people, and our biggest break came when we met this DJ, may God rest his soul, Mufti Dabri. Yeah, he was playing for Fifi Banson at the time. And I'll check this out. When I started going out, I got a graphics job, yeah, to design. There was a newspaper called The Guardian at the time. Jesse Japon, I don't know if he's been here before.
Yeah.
That's my guy. He actually got me a job in Charterhouse, Jesse. So I did that job with my wife. She also designs as well. So when they did the job, I got paid, I think, 500 cedis at the time. And then I had an extra 100. So I went by Joy FM. There's an SSB bank by Joy FM.
Yeah.
Removed the 500, added it to my 100 and something that I had. And at the time, Adum FM was in Tema.
Yeah, it was in Tema.
So I went by, paid Abeku Santana 200 cedis. So I gave it to, there was this guy who used to work with him. Oh, the fair guy, I've forgotten his name. He's with Adum now. He's a DJ.
Papa Bills? Oh,
That's
Papa
him.
Bills,
Yeah. You know, then I came to Joy FM, paid Bolare 200 cedis. Then went to Peace FM and paid Fifi Banson 200 payolas to play. Now, amongst these three, it was Abeku that played my song twice at the time, the one with Samini, just twice on radio. Bolare didn't play. I didn't hear him play. You call him, oh, Charlie, I go on, no, I go play. You know, he doesn't. And Fifi Banson was the most annoying. He won't play the thing, and the attitude he go give, you know. And at the time, I didn't understand how radio worked, you know, because I was coming up. I just hear them on radio, so I hear Jay Foley, and I think it's Jay Foley doing the magic. But Jay Foley had a DJ. So, yeah. So I had there was a colleague of mine that I'd worked with in Chronicle, you know. So she said, no, don't give the money to, when I was going to give the money to Fifi Banson, she said, no, give to Mufti. I said, oh, Masa. I thought it was some, you know, yeah. Then, you know, my Mufti was from Adabraka, so he knew the struggle and everything. So we met him at the point and he said, look, we had 2 songs on the CD. There was, and I'll say Afrobeat or Hip Life song. That was the first track. Then the second track was African Girl. See, forget the first track. Push the second one. So now, this is what happened. This is a tree playing station like Peace FM. And when you hear African Girls on there, you should know what it will do to you. So the first day Mufti dropped the song, I had industry people calling me. Those who knew me at the time were doing studios, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, your boy is that? I said, yeah. Saying, look, this song is fire. So we channeled our energy towards it. You know, shot the video in Kolegono, parts of Adabraka, you know, and, you know, we were lucky. That's how I say.
Okay, you've mentioned the word luck here, but I'm very sure it's not just about luck. It's also, aside from believing in the artist, there are a few characteristics and things you want to look about the artist before you get yourself involved in the artist. Let me skip from Papi and Kili all the way to Vanilla. What made you decide to work with Vanilla?
Okay, so before, I looked at the talent. Now I look at your attitude and your demeanor. Because talent is easy. Very easy. Because Serial is a bad producer, right? He's a songwriter as well. Same as you. So if a Vanilla is not talented, I can get you guys to do a song for a Vanilla to do. You understand? It's happening now, and we will keep recording. But I can't teach Vanilla attitude. I can't teach him how to behave. I can't teach him to be kind. I can't teach them to be respectful. Because Vanilla is formed already. Vanilla is a man. I can only teach my babies at home. They are coming up. I keep saying this, between the ages of 0 and 7, that's where a human being is formed. The rest be top up. So I look at attitude now. If you don't have the right attitude, you don't understand what you're getting into and the sacrifices you need to make, I ain't touching you. You know, and having conversations with you for some time will reveal who you really are. Yes. So for me with Vanilla, it was the attitude. You know, the talent, definitely, once you hear the song, you know, this guy is like mad. And I can tell you confidently, as I said here, I've never heard any better vocals in Ghana than Vanilla.
Aside from this being propaganda, Vanilla is live to perform for us right this very minute. Let's check him out. Experience Vanilla. We'll be right back on the conversation. Don't go away. This is 3 Music.
Hey, good morning, Ghana. It's your boy Vanilla. Live right here, about to serve you some good music. Hey, enjoy yourselves wherever you're watching at. You ready?
I could die without your love, girl, I'm feeble. Who gets in my vein like a needle? Gangsta love, oh, yes, I need you. So give me that 1 shot, 2 shots, only you. Show me that love where I tingle in love with your body. Mama, make I please you, nah. You got a figure 8, but girl, you a 10. One bus of wine for me tonight. One bus of wine for me tonight. One bus of wine for me tonight. Make it gyrate todo yeninte. One bus of one bus of wine for me tonight. One bus of wine for me tonight. Yeah. Oh, your love, your love. Me I feel die for your love. Ooh, your love, sweet, sweet loving, baby. Your love, your love, your love. Me I feel die for your love. Man I feel die for your love. Me don't sign no reduction. Even when I dey pension, you give me love and affection. I promise you my protection. Wubu fumi anami ti boom boom boom. Wufe manu anami totom. Yeah, we are this way me echi boom boom boom. Odo ye we and for odom boom. Figure eight, but girl you a 10. One bus of wine for me tonight. One bus of wine for me tonight. One bus of yeah. Make it gyrate, odo jenin tem. One bus of wine for me tonight, yeah. Woo 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 woo. One bus of wine for me tonight. Your love, your love, your love. Me I fi die for your love. Ooh, your love, sweet, sweet loving. Love, your love, your love. Me I fi die for your love. Man I fi die for you. Man I fi kill for your love.
Yes, sir. Next one is called Want You Bad, inspired by the legendary Kojo Enchi. Let's get it.
Orokoyacho, yeah. Many Gina, Ujami way, Ajinjin, and Neo Sunkwane Kumi, I will my feel. Odobe bada benia. Na me see odo wo beba da benia. Yeah. Me sumi mo any sway you in me eye. Me sumi mo yeah. Obiba maneme. Obiba maneme. Yeah. Obiba maneme. Ya no biba maneme. Na sebu mamia. Maneme hanga chivu. No na me di odo yewe. Baby pa meni so. Baby pa meni so. Oh yeah. Daddy anu me. Beji me lete komado. Daddy anu me.
So we go like this.
Hey, first of all, you bring the best in me, especially when you love me gently. There's no doubt you are my destiny, destiny. Hey, can't you see what you mean to me? Let you go, never mean to me. Min Jojo will buy you Bentley. Oh, na na na. Hey, I want you bad. I want you bad. I want you bad, 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 ooh. I want you bad, oh. I want you bad. I want you bad. It be the little things you do. Oh yeah, me say, oh yeah, me say. She know they give me attitude. Now the day I did that now order the kumyo. Oh yeah, me taste oh face. She know they give me attitude. Now the day I did that now order the kumyo. Me say, oh yeah, me say, now I hear me say, you know they give me attitude. Now they ya, they na. Oh yeah, me taste oh face. She know they give me attitude. Now they ya, they na. Order the kumyo. Order the kumyo. Oh na. Order the kumyo.
Yes, sir.
Hey, more music.
Stay tuned. It's your boy Vanilla.
Yes, sir. Boo House Entertainment.
We repping. Yeah.
One of my favorite songs right now.
Yeah.
Listen.
You give me chance, so we I break your heart, baby. Saneba, inele saneba, me I play you over again. Odo me diwa bro, me I will pass, me I mess up, oh. Hey. Mommy, take dash me, oh, yeah. Me and that girl, no and well, oh, yeah. Where did me see car was sunny di me wo what try me but some ya my bro. Now I know how it feels, my baby, how it feels. Oh yeah, how it feels. Me I'm a gentleman, did you wrong? How it feels, yeah. My baby, how it feels. I know that I did you wrong, no lie. Baby, please forgive me. Yeah. Whoa. I know you hurting still. Give me a chance, make I show you love some more. Open up, cause I did your door. See, get your body base, make a man craze. I know I went for somebody I never wanted. Is it too late? Baby, tell me. Tell me, baby, if you're minded. No. I know go make you go. See the way your body go, low. Me the bad boom. How it feels. My baby, how it feels. Oh yeah, how it feels. Me I'm a gentleman, did you wrong? How it feels. You they see me like devil, but I deserve I know it. But if you feel you'll be perfect, him or 10 then throw it. Hey, sweethearts, forget Adiza. Hey, need them, me, I don't need them. She speed me up, yep, she a cheater. Man, yes, son, a cheaper. Mommy, take dash me up. Yeah. Me and that girl know and well, woo. Where did me see Kawa, son, I didn't know. If you take me back, I know go do I, cause I know how it feels, my baby, how it feels, me I made you to my did you wrong, how it feels, Ooh.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed every bit of that. More music on the way. The next one I'm about to introduce to you is a brand new one. It's called Kille Willy. Yes, sir. Spicy.
Oh, definitely check out that feel, of course, again and again. You want a replay of this 10 p.m. tonight? Watch it right here on 3 Music, of course, on our podcast as well. You find it on the exclusive performance from Vanilla this morning on the show. 4 songs back to back, and I love that cover he did with the Kojo Entry song as well. Lovely, lovely. Of course, vocal performance. If you are going to give this guy a rating, man, I should push him over 10. I love it. I love it. He joins us in the studio for a quick conversation. Whilst we get him in here, discover a world of innovation, a world of luxury, and a world many of us dream of owning. Discover the world of Bang & Olufsen, a particularly true brand in the ever-evolving realm of high-end electronics that you might love to own. Now, locate us in the showroom. It's first is at Atlantic Tower, Liberation Road, right here in Accra, where each passing day, month, and new year, a variety of drool-worthy new electronic gadgets ranging from exquisite home theaters, speakers, headphones, television sets, and soundbar products are released. Like they say, like no one else, if you say Bang & Olufsen. All right, now Vanilla joins us in the studio, of course. Bulldog, I see how you choose your tastes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Listen,
he's got talent, no two ways.
Yeah. And he's got the right attitude to match it. Yeah. You know,
I can see that in him. Very humble. Ready to listen.
Dedicated.
You don't think this changes at a point in time? I can see him picking up some items here, which has been followed, brought right into the studio as well. Big shouts to Vanilla. Welcome, my brothers. Oh, well, you have stuff for us? Yes. Oh, I thought we gave you stuff. Oh, man.
I've come here without killing
So I'll be killing the days. Come on.
Thank you.
Have you seen your mates? Artists, have you seen your mates?
I want this killing.
Yeah. Ziaroma.
Bullgod,
have you seen your mates?
Ignore the job. Yo, wait.
Knock out 1 point.
Let me show you.
1 point. 1 extra point.
So this is well packaged. It's Killiwilly coming out from Base.
Base Lounge, and that's our partner right there. Base Lounge.
Here, well, I'll deal with this one. Overexcitement happens, you understand, okay?
Yeah.
There's some sauce here as well.
Yeah,
pepper.
green sauce,
Yeah, the green pepper, right?
Yes, and
then nuts.
Yes.
Some peanuts, yeah.
Yes.
The whole package.
Yes.
Sweet.
Charlie.
Yes.
We love it.
Just say, Bullgod,
You know, I mean, as you do this, I mean, you have other partners who are doing this. I mean, and let me sit here and say, big shout outs to my partners, Mrs. Dorothy Amwa of Base Lounge, and Jerry Avenobo of Emisa and Associates. He's our lawyer as well.
Sweet.
We are great people, you know. I mean, they do all the magic. I do all the talking. You know,
Mouthpiece.
Yes.
That's so people don't think it's popcorn that's inside.
You be like, how you go do and chop some? That be the I see where you dey go. The moment you start saying peanuts now, I know say this guy will chop. So you chop, make we go. You chop. There we go.
You know,
lovely stuff. Lovely.
Wait, chow too. No be like the one Fabica. This be real killer.
So like I was saying, he has
solid.
the right attitude for this, you know, and for me, that's why I fell in love. Apart from the work, you know, the work was good, and I got introduced to him, or he was introduced to me by my producer, Genius Selection. He was the one on the piano right now.
Another very highly underestimated.
I've never seen a pianist.
Crazy.
I've never seen a pianist and a producer like him.
Crazy.
And the guitarist is our guy as well, Ahuma.
Solid guy.
Yes,
solid
fantastic.
They actually brought life into the performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it. Yeah, at a point in time, camera had to just go capture them because what we're doing was competing with you.
Yes.
Crazy.
But you know that they are all instruments, right? Even his voice is an instrument. So everybody's trying to catch attention. So
it's lovely stuff.
The industry welcomes you. I mean, you are in really safe hands.
Thank you. Yeah.
The fans of Bullgod are your fans. The enemies of Bullgod are
definitely
your everybody's a friends, but most
the friends too. We are all your friends.
Yes, exactly.
Friends are your friends as well.
I'm humbled, and
let's just do a quick background into how this happened for you, because I'm sure there's a lineup of artists that are waiting to work with him.
Yeah, every day. Sometimes when I'm with him, some people come like.
It makes you feel jealous, right?
No, like I just go here. Why? Make I enjoy small before, but it's like that. It's a jungle out there. Nobody cares about you or your feelings. F your feelings. So they don't mind. For they know he's not really comfortable with you, so they'll shoot their shot.
Let me ask a very tough question here and be very real with you, because this one is a realist. Yeah. How does this work? How does this work with decision making? What song, which studio, which engineer, I'm coming on which station, how does the decision making work? Who takes a bigger stance in this? Are you allowed your space, or you? How does it work?
I'm allowed my space, but obviously for now, he knows that he's been here for long. I don't even want to try and start to fight or share space with him. The little that I have, it's not that little, but the little I have is right. I know as time goes on and I'm growing into the thing, because right now, if I'm to suggest that I have a jurisdiction, that part, my creativity but the rest of it, the work,
the technical bits. I like the part that he said that his creativity he has his jurisdiction, because that's very important. Sometimes when people infiltrate the space too much, it can actually affect the purpose. But when it hits the technical bits, the understanding, that's where. Tell us about the new joint.
Yeah, Killer Willie.
I
wanted to. Once we're on the topic, there.
But I don't know why we're. I mean, we get water.
Yes,
So this is mine.
I appreciate it. You're missing out.
This is the only time that I'm allowed to eat. Because me bring the choke out.
Make they go chase vanilla.
So Killer Willie. I think I'm one of the artists who champion like high life and our culture. Like if you ask me, I can stand firmly on that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, a lot of times I try to represent Ghana in all I do. Whether I'm entering other waters like genre-wise or anything like that. So Kelewele is just another high life, hip life, Afro beats, house, amapiano. Cook up, it's a nice fusion that when you take your time to listen, there are some clues in there you find out. Okay, let me just give you one. The bass line is actually like a bass line we took from Mobroa.
Okay.
Put it in there. So it's a conscious effort, to always represent for GH.
Bullgod, please, that brings me to a question I have to let you school my team on.
Why?
High life evangelist.
He just mentioned it. At this point in time, for a person like you, I'm very sure you would have wanted to ride on the global Afrobeats wave, or possibly find yourself, involved with an artist who's, outdone himself, or you just ride on the Afrobeat. But here's an artist that you're working with who's very particular about his true sound, which is his high life music. I want to understand your choice of wanting to work in this space.
I mean, we can't run away from where we are from, and I think we have just failed to package what we have, to the rest of the world. That's all we've done. But we need to stay true to where we are from. That's the only way we can be accepted anywhere in the world. You understand? So for me, I've had this thing in my head for a very long time. Look, even if you go into my past, all the people that I've worked with had high life and now that whatever they call Afrobeats in there. So when I chanced on him and his producer, I realized we were on the same track. I realized the sound was right. It was authentic. We want to be able to be traced or trace back to our roots. And for me, at this present moment, we can't do anything but champion and speak volumes from or for where we are. You understand? So,
are you in any way threatened by, the Afrobeats, you staying true? And I say Afrobeats is a mixed bag of, various. We can go on and on about that tangent. But are you in any way threatened by it?
No, I think it's beautiful. God was God. Let's because of your earlier conversation. Allow me to.
You are allowed, my brother. Preach on, my brother.
Yeah, he couldn't have saved the world in heaven, so he had to come in like a man's form, so he can do. Yeah. So if you want to catch the eye of somebody who naturally doesn't resonate with what you stand for, you have to package it in a way like as a bit dada nagakra.
Yeah.
When you get their attention, then you expose them to what you truly want them to know. So yeah, so I think it's a beautiful thing. It's actually a hack, music hack that we have right now. Afrobeats that we have to ride on to champion our main agenda. Every country has their agenda. We also have ours, but we have to use the hack that's Afrobeat umbrella.
I feel your definition, to be very honest. Not because you are here, but I feel your definition. It's like a music hack.
Yeah, what you talk.
Yeah?
Yeah, what you talk.
I know here.
You have to
Yeah.
bring them in.
But the guy is doing good highlight
No, I'm
music.
talking about the conversation we had.
Yeah, but he's doing good highlight music.
No, it's not even a highlight music.
He knows the hack, but he's doing what is real.
I say 2 days ago we had this argument here.
This argument, we could take with the car inside.
If you are doing the
He's eating
thing,
Kilewele, don't mind.
if you are doing the thing that is not working, when they come, then you
Fraud,
show them.
fraud.
But fake it till you make it, innit?
He said, before I had you guys, I have a few minutes left, but I want to ask him about the lyrical content of this song, Kilewele. Let's delve into it. Let's get hard into it. Tell us about it. I want to understand the Kilewele and love, right?
Yeah. So the Kilewele is, as a lover boy, I think mostly about love, but mostly. So it's obviously about women, but the case study here is like brown skin girls. Yeah, so the Kilewele, you see the color and brown skin girls. I had to come through for my brown skin women. So yeah, it's just adoring them and basically about a brown skin girl that you like. I love who's dragging her feet small. Yeah, so I shout some praises while I profess my love for her. So basically, we had to.
So like our two B's had
plantain chips for the fair ones. Yeah,
for the fair girls. Okay. Just for the dark skin.
So plantain is winning.
Yeah.
Whether they are chips in it or they are Kilewele in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your music inspirations?
In Ghana, my two main inspirations. Okay, my music inspiration.
Yeah, like what do you take?
Yeah, straight up, you go to Kojo Enchi, then you go to Ofurian Ponsa. Kojo Enchi, when I was very little, for some reason I was drawn to his music. Like at that time, I didn't have control over myself or things that I loved, but naturally, I found myself wherever his music is being played. So I got to listen to him a lot, But Ofurian Ponsa, when I was my music ears and awakening, whatever was happening, naturally, and it was around the time he was also reigning. I used to hear, and he resonated with me very, 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 very well. So those two are like my basis when you talk Ghana. Outside Ghana, you have we have Kelly, we have some Michael Jackson.
Oh, you are speaking the language of love, my brother.
Michael Jackson, Chris Brown.
Michael Jackson makes Brown.
Eat your Kilewele.
But did you grow up from a family of musicians like your father?
Yeah, my mom was in a cultural group, so they would dance and sing. My dad was a dancer.
Oh,
my grandma was
the showbiz from house.
Yeah, music promoter. She used to promote.
Your grandfather, you say?
My grandmother.
Your grandmother was a showbiz promoter.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
She used to promote Aquaba, so like
the late Aquaba now.
Yes, he has made stories.
Oh,
she would get the venue and then book him. Then
Roddy.
Yeah. Then.
So let me ask you this. So I'm part of the question.
Yes, please.
So why are they not happy for you? Why are they against your whatever? Because they are.
Your manager has
bring agenda to the
show. Because really, if you are from that background, right, they should be like,
They should be excited.
Yeah, they should see
he's
it.
got a good head.
Right.
So they want him to be what? An engineer or something.
Yeah. And I think they didn't really make a lot out of it or like what they expected to make from it. So, and I don't blame them too much because the generational gap is big. They don't know how music is right now, and all the good things that come with it if it's done right. So I think they are judging me or advising me based on what the knowledge that they have.
Doesn't that put pressure on you?
Yeah, it used to.
Because you have to make music that I like, that Jay likes. You have to make music that's okay with the label. This whole time, if you fall to, I'm like, yeah. What is that like? Your headspace?
I used to think about it a lot, especially when I was starting. But I came to learn that, as an artist, you have to be true to yourself. If it's true, if whatever you're doing is true
to you,
people will resonate with it. It's spiritual like that.
So I mean, so far so good. Have they at any point in time called you to say, you know what, I think you should do what you're doing. It's okay. Or they still haven't done that?
My grandmother sometimes as well. Of course, saying, and I tell her, we are just waiting for the big break. My dad, up to now, he's looking for jobs for me. I've seen his good morning today. I'm sure he's going to tell me that some interview be pie for some cyber.
But would you consider combining the two? Doing a 9 to 5 and then doing music at the same time?
No, I will not.
You just want to focus on
music. Is like
another question to manager. How he's handling this situation?
Okay, so he just answered it. For me,
does it threaten your investment?
No. You see, I'm a different person. I see you guys talk a lot about business here. I'm different. I keep saying this all the time. I'm not a business person. I'm a creative. And I find fulfillment in what I do. For me, it's not about the money. I'm getting a lot of reviews on my phone right now about his performance. That alone is, for me, is money. And it's something money cannot touch. I understand, I need money to put in there, but he just says something that once you stay true to you, the world will resonate.
Yeah.
Everything you're seeing happening now, even with business, started by believing that this will work. So again, let's go to your Bible argument this morning, or the Christian argument. It's stated in the Bible that seek first the kingdom
of God,
and every other thing
shall follow.
And the kingdom of God is righteousness, true perfection. You understand? So once you get that, everything else will work. Yes. So for me, it's not even about the money. Yeah, we'll need money to do videos, go to the next level and all that. But once the thing is true, because look, if any label is coming on today to sign, or a bigger label is coming to invest, they're going to go and look at the talent first, because they have the money to come and spend. So if it wasn't true, why are they here? So I'm not threatened by and he said to us severally that, hey, this is what he wants to do, and we're here to support until we're not here anymore.
How are you relating with the family on this subject?
Okay, so we've never had a conversation. I'm sure if I had a conversation with them, I'll change their minds. And when I won't change their minds that it's going to work, but they'll cut him some slack. You understand?
Reduce the pressure.
Yes, because I speak differently. I appeal to you. I speak to provoke. You understand? Because, look, I was having a conversation with him the other day, and we're talking about his dad. And I made an example. I said, listen, I'm sure your dad is a great admirer of any of these big people. And I used Nanama McBrown as an example. So if your dad is attracted, because of what she does, it's not like, and would want to have a picture or have a conversation or have some sort of business to do with Nanama McBrown. You are a call away from Nanama McBrown. Your dad will go everywhere. It will be very tasking to even come close. We're just having that conversation. And then the next day, I saw a combo like that with
Davido and his
good. I sent it to him on yes.
World Bank president.
You get what I'm saying? So if our parents will only understand from that angle, they'll get it. And I'm sure because they're experienced more than us, because by the fact that they got here before us, and I keep saying this all the time, our parents aren't intelligent than us. We're not intelligent than them. Intelligence is God-given. The difference between us and any older person is time, experience. So once you are able to appeal on that level, and Look, I have conversations with my kids all the time. I'm like, I laugh it off, You know why? Because these are kids that I was changing Pampers for. So what are they telling me now? We have that mentality all the time. So we tend to look down. So, even as well.
Okay, hold on right there. Let's sign out. Let's sign out on Plus 89.9 FM right now. It's 10 o'clock. But thanks if you've listened to us on Plus. We're still going on the conversation for the next couple of minutes right here on 3 Music TV. But if you've been on Plus, have a great weekend of programming as well. Don't tune out on Plus 89.9 FM and as well as on 3 Music. We'll catch you for more updates. Thank you very much.
Vanilla, what's your
all right, on that note, Serial.
Vanilla music.
Okay, all right. You were cheating Plus FM. You didn't let them hear your question, but anyway, it's fine.
Oh no, the question is not for them; it was for me.
So I mean, it is a very big conversation with regards to how you're going to deal with this situation, and what kind of perks it will bring, and in the future, if this is not working, what parents will say. I told you how you feel about it, your mental health, and all that. I don't know if that sometimes rubs off you. Look at the fact that this whole year, for example, no new artists. I think was it last year or this year?
Last
year we haven't had any new artists with regards to reference like how Blacko and Dems have gotten their rise. There are lots of new artists being birthed, but we're talking about that shoot up. Yes. And if you look at the statistics and all that, does it shake you? Does it worry you in any way? As to the fact that parents who do I told you so.
It's always at last. Had I known, it's always at
last. And I know it's been clearly defined by Bullgod on, the currency here is not money, the currency is fulfillment, But for you and your mental health, Cyril asks, your mental health on this situation, is it in any way sometimes cause any fear and panic when you're writing? When you don't see anything happening within day 1 and day 3, where day 2 is idle?
Honestly, yeah, I'm a human being, so sometimes
I feel you.
Yeah, when I was getting into it, like, and then my boss signed me, I gave myself like 8 months.
Wow.
Yeah, that was like the belief I had in my talent and what he could do, because he had done it over and over. But we are in like almost our second year. But what I use to console myself is that all these people that you are talking about have been here longer than I have been. So if it's anything to go by, I'm new. And it's just a matter of time. It comes across my mind, but I don't dwell on it. Yeah, I don't dwell on it.
He's talked about this bit where a lot of artists have signed on to other labels and then they exited in a very short time because of expectation.
With the 8 months thing.
Yes.
So, if you recall, let me throw a question to him. When you thought of 8 months, what did I speak out? I didn't know your thoughts at the time, but what did I tell you? What timing was I telling you all the time?
He said 5 years.
Wow.
He said 5 years.
I'm a realist.
Why did you say 5 years? Based on, do you have some data or some Ben Epson next to you or something?
Yeah, I've done this very long enough to know that everybody who's out here now didn't just start now. So you go back and check. So the breakout point is like 3 years, 3 to 4. Now, your demeanor, your hunger could speed up the process. You understand? So, gone are the days where the labels did all the work. Today, it's the artist who's doing the work. The labels they'll aid you. So you want a music video, we've done it. You want plugs, we put it there, everything. But it's you. P. Diddy is dancing, for Christ's sake. P. Diddy.
Yep.
Ha!
Everything's possible.
They're there.
Don't dance and see.
They're there. Thing change. So you understand what I'm saying? It changed. P. Diddy went, I don't know if you've seen that video. He went to where the curators.
Yeah.
I think it's Spotify or somewhere in the States. He stood on a table and said, listen, the last time I left the scene, I was number 1. Hey, put me on number 1. But it's not about them anymore. They can do all the playlists. If the people are not listening, they're not listening.
Straight.
So it's the hunger. And everybody, I keep saying this all the time, once we speak about numbers and the business side, we always forget and I like where you were asking him mental health and the spirit. I am more of a spiritual person. We have countless conversations. It is his own. It is his. When he wants to blow, it's his own time.
Yeah.
We're here to do anything. We have what, 8 singles out, right?
Yeah, 9.
9, yeah.
And out.
Yes.
Since
we started.
9. Wow, that's
Yes.
good.
We're building a catalog. We're not looking for a hit song. So for us, every 4 or 6 weeks, we're coming. Every 4 or 6 weeks, we're coming. That's what it should be.
Wow.
Yes. We're not. Look, I keep saying this. If you are looking for a hit song, you're lost. You need to look for a hit artist. Burna Boy is not a hit song.
Maker, yeah.
It's a career. I mean, there's a whole catalog working. So you know that if you are paying Burna Boy, it comes there, it gives you a performance. You know, if you're looking for one corner, you get it. And after that, what?
Wow. I wish we could just go on and on and on. But just similarly to what you said, my small experience, and I'll just say that and wrap it up, that I always keep telling artists, and I'm happy when you mention 9 songs, and I'll tell you why I'm genuinely happy. You see, the DJ, right? I remember back in the day at YFM, people called Charlie, want their song on the station. I said, listen, within the 1 hour, the presenter, they take like 20 minutes talk. The adverts alone be another extra 18 minutes. And then the rest is left for music. One song is like 3 minutes long. How many songs can I play in an hour? So you can understand that the DJ will only play a certain kind of music. But for you to get the DJ's attention, when the DJ is jamming and he types VA, your name, VAN.
Yeah.
The VAN in his catalog, it foresee plenty options.
Wow.
Options.
Wow.
Fill the DJ's library.
Wow.
That's it.
You know what?
Fill the DJ's library.
I never, with all my grab, because you are behind the console, so I get what you mean. Wow, this is deep.
Fill the DJ's library. So that when you type VA,
don't see anybody
maybe
else
some
dancing.
other VAs go there.
12 tracks straight,
But
back to
plenty,
back.
12 day in face. Because at that minute, if they choose, if they jam, they choose, you know, it's there in front. And if they choose with BPM.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you see, maybe 110, VA 110. Oh yeah, this song. Then you take up. Then
No, this is
Insight.
No, this is a whole subject. No, true.
I'm serious.
Because you're saying,
There was a
and I'm
feeling
not
that I'm
imagining it. You know,
Yeah.
you're playing.
Yeah.
You know, so you're looking for something.
Yes.
Once you go and explain, you are trying to listen.
Yeah.
What will ever but if it's just one thing, let's go to W.
Just let me give you an example. You type S in a DJ's playlist.
Shatawale.
Shatta
yes.
S plenty.
So to so have the
Go to do 30 minutes for that SM.
So if he types SA alone, imagine Sarkodie and Samini catalog alone.
Yes. Wow.
Before I go find you, then for add 3 more alphabets. So if you want to be in that space, your catalog for plenty.
We should open up this conversation.
Load
It's a huge
them.
DJ go tell you, see if I the jam with the Charlie, play this guy's song for me.
load them.
Flood it. Don't.
Thank you,
Nobody
thank you,
space. Bro, I mean, that's my little take.
No, it's good.
Go down. That's time is up. The picture they give me for the ear inside them is small. If you go, them see like them won't go chop watches. So you know what? Them that see if you go past 10, when they go 10, them the pair won't close 8 minutes. Them the pair. So good though. Anyway, Vanilla, thank you so much, Bullgod. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate this. Trust me, now they hung. I appreciate it.
See the way I
No, and this will be the last one. So don't worry.
Thank you so much. We're out. So watch out, brand new music. It's Kelewele. We're enjoying that physically right now. Go stream it on all the musical stores. Have it. Is video out?
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. Check it out. We are gonna play it. Oh, that's what we played.
Yeah.
We're gonna play right now after the show. So check it out. It's Jay. Have a fantastic weekend. Serial. See you in the
out
spirits.
Monday. We'll see you in the spirit.